As a kid, I was kind of a hoarder. I collected random useless stuff all the time that I thought was cool. I even collected rocks.
Hey look, this one even has my name on it.
But lately I've been trying to work on that and not accept useless stuff anymore. So when I finished up a group project and my teammates asked me if I wanted to keep the extra supplies, which included a 10-pound bag of sand, some scraps of tin, a can of body powder, and a couple wooden frames, I was like, of course. So first things first, I need to figure out what this thing is going to look like. At the time I'm making this video, there are 3 different turnover chains, but I really only want to make one. So I think I'm going to combine ideas from the 3 different turnover chains and make my own custom design. These are a few ideas I've come up with so far. I'll be sandcasting this with tin, and a couple of these designs aren't very good for sandcasting, so I'll probably just go with the design that's easiest to sandcast. Here's the final design I made in SolidWorks. And now off to Georgia Tech's Invention Studio to print it. Here is the final print. Now comes the hard part, making the mold. The process for making the mold went something like this. First I would add sand to the cope and drag and pound it in with my trusty 2x4. Then I would remove the cope and even out the surface of the sand so that it would be a flat surface of sand in line with the top surface of the drag. Next I would add my plastic turnover chain with baby powder covering the bottom surface in order to prevent the sand from sticking to the plastic. Then I would pound that in also with my 2x4. Next I added baby powder on top, again to prevent sticking between the sand and the plastic turnover chain, and also the sand between the cope and the drag. And next I added the cope on top. Then I added the sand to the cope and pounded all of that in with the 2x4. Finally I removed the cope and also removed the plastic turnover chain from the drag, and prayed the sand all stayed in the same spot. Unfortunately, however, that turned out to be really difficult. Eventually I was able to make a good mold where the 305 in the middle came out really well, which is my favorite part, and we were ready to melt the tin and cast the turnover chain. To make this turnover chain, I'm going to have to sacrifice a previous cast I made, Bob the Builder. He always loved building things. He made things out of brick, metal, and concrete, but he never thought that in the end, it would be him getting built. Then it was time to pour liquefied Bob into the mold to officially make him Bob the Builder. And then I broke it open to see what I got. So this is what it looks like after I clean it off. It looks a little rustic, but I'm pretty happy with how it came out. It has definitely some rough spots all around it. Here's the back. But I was really happy with how the 305 came out in the middle, and just the majority of the details came out pretty well as well. There is some post-processing that I can do to help clean it up a little bit, so I think that's what I'll do. Plus I need to get rid of this runner and sprue on the back and these air holes as well. So that's the next step. After that it should be looking a lot better. And then I can attach it to the chain and we'll have our turnover chain. I'm really happy with how it turned out, and hopefully I'll get to show it off at a game this fall. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you feel like it, like and subscribe. And thanks for watching. See ya.